What's up, guys? Justin, or self-supporting here, bringing you guys a brand new video today. Today is the first video from me that you guys have seen in about a week, guys, and I apologize about that. I've been very busy, but I do want to bring you guys a video for Season 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. There's not many changes. There's not any changes, really. So we're just going to get right into the replays of the Gren Maju stun deck today. This deck actually got me all the way to Plat 1 last season. When I actually played a lot, and then it got me to Plat 5 the previous season. So it's a really good deck, guys. You know, just give it a shot. There's so many iterations. Gren Maju is just such a versatile deck. There's so many ways you can play it. And yeah, let's get right into the replays, guys. That's what you guys are here for. So we will start right here. First one. We are in gold 4 right now. I think we're like one game off of gold 3. So yeah, I think this first duel is actually just absolutely hilarious. So we start out, we go first. Normal the border, Pot of Desires, draw 2, drawn to, go ahead and Foolish the Gizmic for protection and set a warning and pass. And if this is the deck that I think it is, I'm going to have to speed it up. So he goes ahead and he opens just the bonkers, basically. Yeah. So he's playing Ignisters, guys. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. He's playing like Striker Ignister. It's like a weird deck. But he just opens the bonkers. So I'm just going to let you guys see this crazy long turn he had. It probably lasted 20 minutes real time. So let's just go. He's going off. Don't even know what he's doing, guys. I'm just speeding it up because it's just really repetitive what he's doing. Linking away to the Cyber's Wicked. That field spell's broken. Triggers every time he drops a summon on the board. Mister, add one back to hand. Cyber's Wicked to add a Cyber's to hand. Goes into Link Karibo. Links everything away for Dark Templar Ignister. Yeah, this guy was just, it's full sin, boys. Full sin, that's what we say. Summoned all these. Drops the Wind Pegasus. Links away to Light Dragon at Ignister. Then shoots them all away for a Fire Dragon Dark Fluid. I chain the Gizmic because I know you can negate it here, so I just have to put a body on the board to make sure I survive. And he can only attack a second time if he activates his effect. So I go ahead and drop that and then clear his board, chain Gizmic, he max C's. That's completely fine. This duel's completely over and he doesn't even realize it. Gizmic drops on the field. I drop the Gren and I attack him directly. So that's our first duel, guys. I thought that was really entertaining. It was very satisfying. Especially after that guy just like literally just took darn near 30 minutes to play his turn. So next duel, a bit more of a grindy duel. Go ahead and drop the border and the warning again. Playing as Prank Kids. He adds the Lamp Kids to hand. Also shiftered, so he passed. I go ahead and duster his field spell. Thought I dustered, I guess not. Summoned the Eater of Millions attack, and I did duster, I just waited. Go ahead and warning does normal. Because I know I don't want them to link or fusion with those cards because that's when they get their effects. Go ahead and do a 1-for-1 trade for this extravagance. Attack him again. Now I probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I probably could have overextended there in one, but that was it. So that was pretty much the end of that duel. Now we're going on to the third replay. If you guys are enjoying the videos, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of the deck profile at the end of the video. Also, let me know if there are things you guys want me to cover. If you guys want me to do, just let me know, guys. Just getting started this whole YouTube thing, and Gren Maju is just my favorite deck, and unfortunately, the TCG is kind of still rough. It's still playable in the TCG, but it's just not great with Desires at 1. A lot of times you just end up, if you play the stun version, you just end up with a lot of traps, no monsters, or a lot of monsters, no traps. You gotta find a good middle ground, so I'd say the Golden Castle is probably the best way to play it in the TCG, but this is probably the best way to play it in the Master Duel format. So go ahead and add the border to hand, even though we're going second. I realized that was stupid afterwards, so actually normal to Gren attacked the Darklord and passed. I should have added the Gizmic there, so I could have Gizmic'd. He goes ahead and Lightning Storms, which is completely fine because that just end phases. He's playing Darklord, so I pretty much knew. These guys need multiple cards to do anything. So I went ahead and Pot of Duality, dropped the second Gren, got into the Duality into the Desires, dropped the Desires, bumps them all up to 7,200, set 2, enter battle phase, 72, 72. Make sure we're doing lots of damage, guys. That's the whole point of this deck, just to damage and send it, So on to the next duel. This is a quick one. I believe this guy might get... I don't know what happens here. I don't know why it's quick. I just duel. When I get duels, I save them, and I show you guys replays. So let me know if you guys also want me to do another live stream in Plat, guys, or even grinding to Platinum. Let me know, because I saw that my live stream did actually really well. So he goes ahead and imperms the Spectre border. I chained the Microcosmos to that just to go ahead and get that activated. Make sure everything's banished. He Desires, so he obviously doesn't care too much about the banishing. And I noticed he's... Is that Magical Muskets? It was Virtual World. He went ahead and scooped. I don't know why he even saved that. So, alright, on to the next one. Let it load up. We're going second. We do draw the Shifter, and we also have the Lightning Storm and the Extravagance. So our hand's not bad. It's actually pretty good. We're playing against Tritron, so that means Shifter pretty much just wrecks him. Activates the Prosperities. He went ahead and passes because he can't play through that. Activate the Extravagance. Draw 2. Duality. So at this point, I'm just trying to basically get as many banished as possible. That's why I shift Foolish to Shifter to thin my deck, and also just have more banished cards. And then I summon the border because I just figured a 2,000 border was stronger than a Gren, especially against Virtual World that's not under a Dimension Shifter. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the last. I think this is the last duel. I don't know if I skipped over one. This will be the last duel, guys. I know it was a quicker video. I'll check and make sure. I'll make sure after this duel that I did not skip over one. So we're going first. Go ahead and activate the Desires. Chain the Shifter to chain block the Desires. Both resolve. We're in a winning position already. I draw into a Desire and a Duality. Activate the Duality. I believe I grabbed the warning, and then I set 3 pass. I do have the Desires and the Duster in hand. I believe this is one of them weird duels where I actually misplayed. Because I should have Yeah, so I activated the Foolish Barrel without realizing that it was the only monster left in my deck, and I also should have normaled the border, and then I should have summoned the Eater of Millions for more damage, but I realized that afterwards. I wasn't paying attention. I was actually playing with the dogs, like they're like wrestling, and I was like paying attention to them, so that was my bad. That was a pretty severe misplay. Luckily, it didn't cost me the game. We were playing against like a 48 card Eldlich deck, so I wasn't super concerned. Eldlich is pretty much the worst matchup for this deck, but you know, if you don't, if it's not a good pilot, you still pretty much always win. So I go ahead and strike the Golden Lord to keep it in the graveyard, and he loses a card, and you can't recur it. Completely fine. And I'm warning it after he sends a card to make sure it doesn't come out of graveyard. He banishes to set a, is that golden, 7 cities of the Golden Land. He summons the Eldlich, and I actually go ahead and punishment and target that back row that he set. Because Cursed Eldland isn't pretty much doing anything. He sets a Sanguine and passes. I go ahead and border, and I'm like, okay. Battle phase attack. He did nothing, so see you later. And yeah, guys, so I'm going to check really quick to see if I skipped over a duel, and if I did not, I'll go over the deck list, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Okay, guys, I did just check. I did not skip over any recordings, so those are the duels for today. We're going to go ahead and go into the deck profile right now. So this is Gren Maju Stun. I start out, we play 2 of the Eaters. You can play 3. And if you want to play 3, that's completely fine. You could cut the Foolish for 1, or you can just play 42 cards, or you can just cut the Foolish and play 40. But yeah, then I play 3 Gren Maju. It's your boss monster, best card in the game. Play 3 Inspector Border, another really, really good card, best card in the game. You play 3 of it, really good but really ass card. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. Just not good. It's really bad actually, but also really good. So basically, this card outside of opening it is just absolutely terrible because you cannot use it. It's completely dead. But if you do open it, you usually just win the game. Because, I mean, it makes 90% of decks just scoop. Like, not scoop, but they at least pass their turn. So, and with this deck, 1 turn with nothing on the board, man, you're dead. So, then I play 3 of the Gizmic. This is an insane card. Just crazy recursion, crazy protection. Has a pop effect. It just does everything. This card's amazing. Pretty much the reason why this deck's even playable. Play 1 Raigeki, 1 Feather Duster. These are my going second cards. And 1 Foolish. This is a good card for sending Gizmic or even thinning out for shifters if you absolutely have to. So, it's never dead. So, yeah. Then we play 3 Duality, 3 Desires, 3 Extravagance. That's just your draw cards. This card's at 1 in the TCG, but this is honestly just the best card. Then I play 2 Lightning Storm, another going second card. It's really good. Play 2 Punishment, sorry. The 3 Judgment, 3 Warning, and 3 Strike. This is just, I mean, these are your cards right here. You want to open, theoretically, turn 1, you want to open like a Inspector Border with like 1 to 3 trap cards. That's your board. Preferably like a Judgment and like a Punishment, or like a Judgment and like a Order, or like a Judgment and like a Macro. You know, something like that. So you really want Judgments because they can negate. But also, you don't want to activate Imperial Order too early because it can just lose you the game. So I play the 1 Imperial Order and the 1 Macro Cosmos. They're just floodgates. This is your win more card. Just make sure you're very seldom when you activate this card because it can completely lose you the game. It's happened to me before. But yeah, so on to the extra deck. We play Elder Entity Natisse. 3 cards. Basically, you just send off punishment. You get 2 pops. Play the 5-headed Dragment, another punishment target for anything bigger that Natisse can't pop. And I play the Utopia package, just the lightning package, not the double or nothing. I played the Hieratic Sun Dragon and the Lancelot just for rank 8s. Never use them, but they're there. I played 2 Cerberus and 2 Phoenix. They're pretty much the cards you will go into if you ever do use your extra deck. And I played the 1 Unicorn and the 1 Ball Sword. So, And these are just cards you put in. You can cut both of these cards if you don't have them in ultra rare. Put anything in. So. Alright guys, well thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it, all the support that I've been getting recently. We're almost at 50 subscribers. We're on our way to 10,000 channel views. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys share the videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.